In the last 60 minutes, North Carolina's top election official answered questions about how she plans to make sure your vote counts and her staff stays protected throughout the election season. WRAL's Noah Klein is here now. And Noah, this all comes as the FBI is investigating some suspicious packages sent to election offices.
Jeff, North Carolina, one of 20 states to now be part of that investigation. We should mention no reports of any injuries connected to it. Security and new numbers for mail-in voting, two of the big items here that Karen Brinson Bell touched on this morning while speaking virtually to reporters. She says election officials have been working long hours through the night and into the weekends because of that court-ordered delay in voting. That's in the case connected to RFK getting off the ballot. We know ballots did start going out to military and overseas voters on Friday. 102 people have already cast ballots in the election. She emphasized it's important people voting by mail know that these laws have changed since 2020. Ballots now have to be delivered back to the state by Election Day or else they won't be counted. So if you're voting by mail, just build in some extra time just to be safe. On security, Brinson Bell says her #1 priority remains the same this year.
At the end of the day, the core, we are not going to be intimidated by this. We're going to do the core work, the very compass that drives us, and that is to ensure that every eligible voter is able to cast their ballot.
She said whether that's wearing gloves to handle mail or physical barriers to keep people safe, they're going to do what's necessary. We have all the deadlines on each method of voting posted over on WRAL.com.
Noah, thanks. Several top staff members for the Republican candidate for governor, Mark Robinson, have quit. Robinson spokesman Mike Lonergan announced that the sitting lieutenant governor's campaign manager and deputy campaign manager stepped down from those roles. So did his campaign senior advisor and finance director. Robinson's facing increased pressure and skepticism from members of his party after a recent report by CNN. The report says he made lewd, racist, and pro-Hitler comments on a pornographic website's messaging board. Robinson has denied what's in the report. Republican vice presidential nominee J.D. Vance will be in North Carolina today. Vance plans to speak at the Dale Halton Theater in Charlotte at 5 o'clock. This comes just 5 days after he was here in Raleigh for an event. Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump was also in North Carolina recently. He hosted a rally in Wilmington on Saturday. WRAL will cover all the candidates' visits to North Carolina now through Election Day.
Staying on the campaign trail here in the WRAL Live Center, President Trump will be back in North Carolina this Wednesday. He will be making remarks in Mint Hill, North Carolina. Mint Hill is a suburb of Charlotte. The president is expected to be touting his America First agenda, promoting products made in America. Now, also this Wednesday, second gentleman Doug Emhoff will be campaigning in Wilmington, North Carolina as well. He'll be touting the vice president's plans to bolster the economy. After leaving Wilmington, second gentleman Emhoff will take that same message to Charlottesville, Virginia.